And welcome back, folks. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's, we got all these people we got to level. Alright, let's see. One rank available. What do we want to do? No. I like that. Let's do this. My arch militant. I like this dependable. We'll do this exploit weakness. Wow. 4% chance to ignore enemy attacks. I'm gonna go here. Bella! You are a officer. So what do I want to make you? A grand strategist? Yeah, let's make you a grand strategist. I like that. Here. All right. Let's sneak out. Now I've got to go and report back to the liege, and I've got to report back to. Have I reported back to the liege? Look. Okay, let's see. Can I get over here?
Let us walk this path to the end.
No, I can't get up there because that's... Yeah, let's,
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
I gotta chat with him about trying to steal Jay's stuff. Ignoring Jay, pointedly address you. I'm sure the Lordship's reason for mixing up with a small fry like her. Perhaps you're amused by her false promise quick prowess, or some more intimate aspects of such relationships. In this case, it's none of my business. Just remember here in Footfall, truly good deals worthy of your attention only come from me. Okay. Alright. Okay, I found and neutralized the Anaverse agitators. Good! There's nothing here I can really buy for him until I get up to level 5. And I'm not gonna go there. Not at this point.
Know your duty.
Alright, so we got some experience out of that. Back outside. Go to Atrium. Come over to this guy. Oh. What do we got? Need some powerful enemies. Oh, this is the guy that was doing this stuff. Alright, so instead of just running them off, they're gonna whack them. Okay.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Okay. 200, okay. So we can get a sanctified staff. Let's get that. Imperial scroll. Med kits. And again, as far as I know, none of these things really cost me, so 27. No. Oh, heavy bolter. Heavy weapon. Alright. So get out of here. And let's go to to the docks. think I've conducted most of the business I need to here. What's that loot that I never figured out how to get to? Oh, that's right, I got these refugees I got to deal with. What happened to Kavagama? How did you end up here? So everything back straight. Things got rough. Maybe there isn't even a kind of... The planet was attacked by hordes of heretics. They shouted unholy prayers, cut down people left, right. We heard everything from orbit. We listened to one Vox caster and we realized there wasn't anyone left to save, so we thought we'd run. That's when the crew went mad. Captain smashed his head against Cogitator, and so did half the ARPs. Everyone who survived did best steer ship into the warp, and here we are. Only 3 ships made it alive, ours being one of them. We don't know what happened to the other 2, if they ever made it to Footfall. Maybe they disappeared in warp, maybe something else has happened to them. What became the ship you used to get here? Ship was damaged during the escape, like it got all the way to Footfall. It's at the far dock. There isn't much use for it anymore. It doesn't look like it's going to fly anywhere, and local recalligers have already moved some of the valuable parts. You can send your people to take parts, whatever it is, scavenge some components. Pretty accusing of your masters. Oh, okay. Trophies. Okay. One by one, they fall to their knees. Please, mercy. We acquired Mechanicus Creations. Okay. Alright, let's see. What can I do with these guys? I can do dogmatic, dogmatic. Okay. That should pump my dogmatic a little bit. Need to get to 45, so a little bit more dogmatic. Balance that out. Alright. I think I did talk to this guy over here, didn't I? I mean, I can... These guys get new stuff all the time? Well, I'm in level 4. These don't make much sense. I don't like these stems. You know, you get it for one turn, but then you don't. I mean, if it's... I guess if you're going to use it for the last shot in the battle, maybe. I don't have enough to buy these. 27. Okay. I got a ton of 24. I mean, I guess I can always turn them in. I can't buy that. Alright. Let's,
The Divine watches over us.
Lord Captain! Hunter terrorist, prize. Perchance leave something in your cabin. Not all. Have a leaving trail, but you're concerned. Please the secret. What do I owe you? Mutual duty to humanity, a duty that demands I disturb your peace once more, okay. Able to contact me and report of tragic events inspired at Regular Miners. I have received some information from my agents regarding movement and actions of the enemies of humanity, including the Xenos that we're assuming they're involved in the theft of the star. According to the findings, new threat now hangs over other worlds. This time yours, Lord Captain. Oh, no! By the order of Lord Inquisitor Civics Cal Cesar, whose duty is to stand sentinel over the Coronis Expanse, rogue traitor of the House of Von Valencia, is to take on board an agent of the Most Holy Inquisition, provide escort and support deeds great and small that serve as safeguards of the territories of the Imperium against its enemies. The decree is effective immediately upon announcement and remains in effect until decided otherwise by His Excellency. Include the call to the final dawn. Taking root in the region of Von Lancia world. I already know the industrial world of, if not Deus, we better talk aboard. Welcome the Ancient of the Golden Throne. Yes. Yes, okay, fine. Yes, duty bound. Thank you, sister. Honor traveling. Yes. Inquisition. The Inquisition. Malik, you never mentioned you socialize with such distinguished service. I bet it takes someone truly remarkable to warrant such close attention. Okay. Ever since first Footfall, we've been hearing about your colleagues in personal towns. I'm afraid your full name is... Would you kindly refresh my memory? I don't mind, Sheree. Let my full name remain naught but a stray sound to you, plain and uninteresting. Also receive this. For specific concepts for your eyes only. I would ask you to read as soon as you have time. Letter from the Lord Inquisitor. Are you headed to the ship or are you still business full? Whatever the case, I'm going to wait for you aboard. End of dialogue. Okay, so let's accept this as is. Secrets of the Cult. Let's go to inventory. What is this letter that I got? Let's read this. May the rivers faithful forever remain in the light of his favor. Let me first express condolence to tragic death and the most honorable Theodora von Valencia. Nevertheless, I was later to learn that the word of the rogue traders passed to a worthy and promising heir. These words are not hollow comment, but rather an Inquisitor's official opinion of your person. As fate would have it, you have taken the reins of Von Valencia to see your most dire, grim, important, dark evils. Serve throughout the Chronos. I have the duty bound to become the first sentinel who sees the approach threat. I hereby alert you that it is indeed coming. Our loyal and resolve will be tested. People such as you and I will become pillars that will unite the Emperor's frightened children and inspire them to fight back. I also greet, I greet you as my dependable ally and ensure you of my favor. From now on, you have a trusted friend with the Holy Order of the Emperor's Inquisition and a receptive confidant on whom you can rely. Should the dark times ahead require you to make questionable choices, no doubt such as an incident will be examined in an exceedingly temperate fashion that rules out the most radical forms of judgment. I have faith in your success as partnership and thank you for your contribution both past and future. Okay? Okay, well I guess we have been tasked with the Holy Inquisition. Alright, let's head back to the point ship. I probably have people to level in this case, but let's see what we got. It always seems to be something every time I come back onto the void ship. I know I've got to talk to several people. But I think we've covered most of the things that we need to do on Footfall. Well, I didn't find out who that Falco guy was. Oh, what do we got? Cutscene. Lord Captain, inspection is complete. Tech priest reported machine spirits are calm and satisfied. Everything's ready for onward travel, except there's an issue must be made aware of. Nurse Chester adjusting dormants over her third eye. Studying the records left by the vessel's previous navigator, I want to double check the route to Dargonus and discovered that it does not match the one recorded in the atlas. It is more than a minor warp fluctuation. The route has been wiped out. It can no longer be used for travel. To make matters worse, I started checking the paths from the Atlas one after another and saw the same thing everywhere. The warp is roiling with an ominous storm, bursting with vivid and screaming colors. It will not hinder our movement, but previous knowledge is now utterly useless. Oh, that's not good. Warp stars are enemies, just like heretics and demons. Shame they can't be dispersed with a flamer or a bolter. Okay. Now we can be certain the problem with the astropathic communication grounds is no coincidence. The warp disturbance in your way, Lord Captain, is swelling messages and disturbing familiar routes. This means you need to locate key worlds of the Bond Valancy protected as soon as possible. I'm talking about Janus, Darganas, and Kivagama. Charting new routes so that they can be reached and restored controlling will be necessary next steps. Yep, okay, yeah, Falls to Darkness, I get it. What is Janus? Janus is Agri-World. Okay, this is the one where they want food from. This is a mineral, so this is a mining and industrial world. Okay. Okay. And Darganas is the heart and solar protector, and is where the main administrative resources. Ooh. Okay, so he's saying food. Then the rumors of Kivagama. And I do not have to explain the capital world. Okay. We need to go to all of them. Thank you, Abelard. You've just been you're so helpful. Yes, okay, ready to defeat. Alright, so let's got people to 4 people that I need to level up. So let's see, 4 people to level up. Let's take a look at our buddy here first. Arch Militant. I like that. Okay. And like that. Pascal, what am I going to do with you? Claim the bounty. And like that. Yeah. Let's see. I'm a little mixed up on this backline area, frontline area, so. Let's do this. And my crazy psyker. What do I want to do with you? Yeah, claim the bounty. Another thing that looked good. Save the kill. Alright, I think that's everybody. Does anybody need any of the gear that I got? I think you're in pretty good shape. I do have this elite chainsword. Let's see, armor-wise, leather armor. Might as well wear this. Heretic. No, I just don't think you're going to wear heretic armor. I just don't see. I mean, it says you can, but I don't see a member of the Inquisitor wearing pirate armor. I just don't. Sorry. Tech use. Your tech use is really high anyway. So they give you some insane armor. Okay. Oh, hang on, come back over here. Is there anything else I wanted to put on you as far as gear? I'll take the cloak. Take the gloves. What's your awareness? Your awareness is low. It's not really going to help you that much. It's not going to help you. Okay. Alright, over here. It's way better than an Omnissiah axe. Doesn't have the brutal strike. What you need is a... Where are those hammers that I've got somebody's got a hammer. You don't need that hammer. Give you a pick. That's what you want, that. Keep this. Gotta get this elite chainsword to somebody too. Let's do that. It's staff power. It says 2 times Psyker's staff power level. So I don't know what my what is my power level on this? My power level's 0. It's probably not helping me that much. What's this do? Alright, so it's from 1 to 1 plus my psi rating, which my psi rating is 0, I think. So it's going to be 1 times the staff level, which is 5 plus the Psyker's resolve. What is my resolve? Okay, whatever the resolve is. Five. Here's a bioman. We're going to keep this and see how this works. We'll try it. Let's see if I unequip it, which is better. Oh yeah, it's much better than the bio. Well, not much. It's better than the biomancer's staff. I don't have any boots for you either. We may have to swap gear around as I put up a party next time. Alright, so let's see, what can we do? Alright. Alright, hi. Forum Jan Restanek. Lord Captain, once more within reach of the Von Valencia Protectorate. Storing communication with your planets, bestowing the wisdom of your decrees upon the stewards. Developing colonies, claiming to establish trade links. It's all your privilege. Burden now. Here we get some more of these extractiums. So, opening the Cronus expanse fast reaches space travel between different systems you convince. By steering your flagship, you can explore planets, study anomalies. Okay. What does this do? Okay, here we go. Warp routes. Take place in our dimension as a warp. Only navigator can plot a course through the warp. Other stars, click the circular button below. New chart routes. Travel. Greens are safest. Yellows, predictable events can occur during the jump. Orange routes, high probability ship come under attack. Red routes, our assurance sign will be assaulted by hostile forces during travel. By using navigator's insight. You can make routes safer by spending navigator insight points, which can be acquired by discovering scanning new systems. Okay. Oh, okay, I've got 6 navigator insights left. The Imperium, I don't want to do that. Torto's Tomb. I don't know where my worlds are. Uncharted. So... still get there by spending points navigator insight. To chart the course. Okay, so if I want to come here, or here, I would have to spend navigator insights. So what would it cost? Ooh, 3. 3. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend 3. This one is yellow. And I could reduce the difficulty with 1 insight, or I could come up here and reduce it to safe with 2 insights. Okay, so it looks like, okay, so this is one of my worlds. That's Janus. This is Organus. This is a giant map. Holy mackerel. Don't know what that is. And this is Kibagama. Holy mackerel. This is just... Alright, well, I'm thinking... Before I do this, ship management. Wow. I got the right people in all the posts. Commander? Okay, that's good. Cannon Master? Yeah, she's probably the best there. Field Master. Best. Master of Maneuvers. Oh, he's good. Put him in Master of Maneuvers. He would be the best there. He's obviously the best there. Alright, let's what we do. Wow, she's 74 here. No bonuses. I need loot. Gear. Alright. Well, let's get out of this. And let's warp travel here. Is there anything else I need to do on the ship? Should probably talk to these people. Yeah, let's do that before I do the, go back to the bridge. Now that I know that there's going to be travel involved, let's talk to a few people on the bridge here before we make our warp, just in case there's something I need to do at Footfall. I don't think there would be, but let's try to be thorough. Alright, I want to talk to Dr. Hendricks. You went to the destination? Okay.
Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip.
Okay, we go to the officer's mess. Alright, thank you for finding an opportunity to talk. Press nows. Yep. To business end. The cult of the final dawn. The madman preacher had a heretical doctrine among the denizens of the Chronos Expanse and instate crimes against the throne and humanity. Once some crime took place in your protectorate, the Lord Inquisitor considered it necessary to have one of his acolytes accompany road trader on the voyage in the corrupt region. I also need to meet with one of my observers on the capital world of your domain. First, now the initially arrival was dictated by the need to fight Xenos, but there is more. The cult tangibly related to the main specialization. Perhaps be able to reveal the full truth Sunday right now. Okay. That is correct. I show greater tolerance to mistakes, newly appointed rotator. To be frank, I'm surprised Larkers was not the type of indulgent we saw, even recently accepted the burden of lofty title. It's not a spy, but a secretary. Okay. That's Governor Theodore is fully aware of his status, dude. Okay, got it. I don't think he's laying any accusations. Chaos Warpers, most agents thrown into renegades, stirring up rebels, profits, blah 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 blah. Passing common and mutant. Each time a couple new reasons why the people should state themselves in quivering fear. Much effort and blood of these loyal to Golden Throne has been established. Okay, got it. However, the cult of the Final Dawn is something greater than a gaggle of misguided seers and fortune tellers who cleverly spread their agents all over the Chronos Expanse, disseminating heresy among the honest people on the Imperial worlds. There's a certain strategy to their action that changes wherever we get too close. And finally, they have enough military power to have had the 2 ships we have sent after them later discovered as wrecks. That's not good. This growing difficulty is making warp jumps as detrimental to us as unlikely convenient those engaged in vile sorcery day in, day out. After the events on Rikers Minorus, I suspect that the cult might have built its nest inside White Scale's domain, but the latest reports indicate your protector is harboring heretics. Being in your entourage improves my chance of getting closer to the secrets. Okay, so we got to go to the industrial world at Kivagama. Company you with service determined the cult's planning and intends to use the resource to fall in their clutches, which may very well include blessed engines of the Adeptus Mechanicus and even the followers of the Omnissiah themselves. Okay. Unlikely please either us. The machinery chaos usually goes beyond solely inflicting countless deaths and destructions. They have planned to lead to more terrible consequences. One of the systems of Chrono Expanse is already lost. May the Emperor protect us from watching his tragedy play out again. Destroyed pieces of data, so he doesn't really say why. Chaos Space Marines, and what about happens sooner or later. Chaos Marines siding with the cult is very, very bad news, and most likely they kept away until recently, pulling their puppet strings from structural disks. These traitors seldom show up alone. The best can be counted on is to have deal with just a squad of Chaos Space Marines, and not an entire company. Yeah. What about the Dakari? One of the batches of the Aldari, ancient and vicious Xenos race. These creatures are living in terror to ordinary people who fall prey to their raids. The reason for the victims are not killed outright, instead become their playthings. Just as you and I need air to survive, they require psychic energy born from torment and pain, which they extract from the captives with uncanny expertise. The ships, which are difficult to mistake for any other, arrive suddenly and undetected. Their stealth tech actually gracefully surpass capabilities of the standard Imperium auger arrays. The objective of the raid is never to capture a world or a ship. No, they are only interested in fresh victims. After filling their holes with living captives, they disappear into the webway, a different dimension which conceals their greatest stronghold, Koromogan, dark city of the Dakari, from which none can hope to escape. I do not know why the Dakari stole the Radiant Sun and brought it about the fulfillment of the cult's prophecy. Perhaps the Xenos themselves have played into the archenemy's design, or perhaps Aurora's divination in fact described the Dakari's action. There's only one thing I can say with absolute certainty: there's no alliance between the cult of the Final Dawn and the Xenos. Okay. You may think whatever you want of me, but my goal is not to hinder you. I am here to help you fight foes against foes you may not even be aware of. You have my word, I will provide every assistance in uprooting heresy as sprouted on the Von Valencia worlds while their master was away, and I will try to be more patient and less grievous flaws the bearers of the word somehow. Okay, yeah, okay, got it. Alright. Well, that was not Good news. Okay, let's get back to the bridge. We have someone else to talk to. I now need to talk to... Okay. Let's talk to, I need to talk to Jay and Argento. So let's go talk to Jay. Where's she? Over here. What do you got?
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted? Oh, Sherin, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place.
All right, fine. The Exalted One brought us together the day you crossed Vladim's threshold. He led us to the cargo and gave us blessings in return. Do you know what people in my world say with such things? What gained is to be shared with your neighbor. Alright. Wanderlust, portent, blood seekers. Oh. Oh. They're Altheri weapons. Can't use them. Alright. I'm not above using these if I can. Alright. I'll go that route. So, the matter I want to discuss is related to your business. Related to my business. You know that I sell Xeno artifacts to interest Imperial subjects and Imperial trinkets to Xenos. Business is going well. My network runs even without my participation, and when it becomes expansion, well, that's where I hit a wall. Rivals. Falco. I'm certain that the cargo is his doing, but I can never predict what the Ashmag will do next. Imperium's authority to be fragmented in the expanse. I crack down the people of Fresh and move on. Go on. What a good word means serving the Adeptus Administrator. I can become an official trade representative. Imperium. Just imagine scrap paper will offer me and my agents protection against. Okay, yeah. You want protection. Best part, it will cost you nothing. All you do is stop by the administrative palace, obtain the Circuit Master seals. My informants tell me that the palace is located in Darganos, your capital world. See how everything is aligned. Someone, of course, should pay you in kind. Recommend with. Yeah. Okay. Fine. One slip of paper I'll be extended. Okay, sounds simple enough. Well, let's see. What can I do here? Simple enough. I would never allow your inkling to lay so much finger on true power. You are an ulcer in the body of the Imperium. Thank you for the Exalted One, for I have not initiated right. I shall take it into consideration. Alright, so how... Alright, hang on. Perhaps your thoughts are moving right direction, a little encouragement. Facts of mine. Certain hot-headed pirates coast. You merely need to use the right words, key, lock people, open their hearts over the wants. Cast spell mission. Adeptus mission. Um, go there. Okay. Now I gotta run back out of my... Go over to the bridge again. There's a shortcut to getting to the bridge. And the last person I needed to talk to was... down here.
Greetings.
Running prayer, it looks oh, it's final line. Okay, what do you want?
Yes, I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, rogue trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the sacred warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself.
Okay, she's got a little bit of...
A difficult conversation lies ahead of us, and I wish to pray by the...
Sure, let's go. Now we gotta go to the warrant room. Drops her knees, hands make a sign to Aqua, her eyes locked on the sweeping signature of the warrant, seemingly mundane, mere flourish on a piece of paper, unless someone knows whose hand left the mark and whose blood is on the paper. If thou seest a flaw in me, smite me. If thou knowest a fall of mine, burn me with the flames of fury and righteous. But if thou seest a light in me, grace me. If thou hearest this plead of mine, bless me. The wrath of fury and righteous. Sternness, as if made singing hymns, prayers, but right now she cannot seem to catch her breath, so overwhelmed with emotion she is. For I breathe by thine, by the will of thine, I live for the law of thine, I carry thy word, O Emperor, I bring solace to the servants of thine, and ruin to the foes of thine. A fate of terror and righteousness. Upon finishing, closes her eyes, remains silent for a long time with her head slightly raised. Slowly, like the first licks of flame from a campfire, a smile blossoms on her lips. Okay. Alright, we need to talk, or rather I need to tell you something. The truth of how I ended up on Theodora von Valencia's ship in the Celtus. Okay. Please understand, I couldn't trust you before. I'll tell you my story and you'll see why. I'll start at the beginning. It's easier to piece everything together that way. Upon arriving in the Expanse and on the Footfall, I found no purpose, only torment. I wasn't needed. The requiem I had been assigned to safeguard was already well protected by the Reverend Hieromonsis missions, and no one was even trying to defile it. For all its lawlessness, Footfall respects the worship of the Emperor. Lady Theodora, head of their dynasty, appeared. She became the agent of divine will, in a way. She faltered, searching for words. It was from her that I learned about a planet recently discovered by our scouts, Salus Prime. For a rogue trader, the planet was little interest, feral world away from the convenient warp routes. But for me, learning about its existence was revelation. Excuse me. Please continue. The description of Salus Prime is familiar to me. It seems very similar to a world from an ancient legend, the legend of Saint Argenta and her ship. Argenta, the living saint. She is my patroness. The order named me after her. She died millennia ago when heretics caused her ship to fall from the skies. But even those blasphemers could not touch her ashes or her holy relic, the one star, for the fallen ship, which now serves as a resting place for the saints' remains, will only allow the truly righteous to enter. All others would meet their death. Okay, so we've got a Grail quest. Imagine what I felt like when the flash of insight came upon me. The world of St. Nigenisfeld was merely a vague legend. No one knew its actual whereabouts, and suddenly I, myself, named after the saint, came across this information. I realized at the moment that it was important, and that I must journey to the planet and find the ship. I asked the Reverend to let me go for a time, personal privilege. I boarded Theodora's ship, demanded passage, discovered planet Salus Prime. I couldn't just come out and tell him. It was important revealed to me personally. Can't just, okay. I told the Reverend the honest truth, and I was going to personal privilege and avoided my spirit. If it was, as Saint herself had shown me the way, commanding me to undertake the trial. If I had found the ship and set foot on its decks, I had laid my hands on her remains and the relic, I would have been sign that I truly had been blessed with a saint's favor. Okay, no, I'll go this route. I know where she's going. I mean, I think it is hubris, but I'm not going to push her on it. Thought I'd been called, finding ship was minute. Place in the world. Perhaps there is something to that. 1 star. What is it? Apologies. Got carried away that I forgot to explain. 1 star is a relic kept by Saint Argenta. Belonged to the order Pronatus, and we attach particular signets to holy relics. The 1 star is one of the lost relics of the past, so mysterious that no one can even knows what it is exactly. Argenta's hagiography at times calls it a banner, or a set of armor, or a blessed chainsword. One thing is certain. It is the beacon of righteousness and is lost with her death. What happens next? Defeat. The ship's augurs failed to detect anything of note during it. I was expecting this, though according to the legend, ship it concealed itself from the naked eye. The only pilgrimage guide by the pure heart can find it. What I didn't expect was an ambush waiting for us on the planet. I landed with a small unit provided by Theodora. I know St. Argenta's hagiography by heart. I know all of her legends about her. I followed this obscure clues, description of the mountains, the rivers, the millennial-old tales, and I was certain I'd found a way to the ship, and that's when we were attacked. The words we heard from the Heracles Shrine on Footfall, something about ways, doors, please addressed to some lord, the edge of daybreak. They were the same words as spoken by the cultists who attacked us on Salus Prime. My whole unit was perished, all those honest, brave people that I had led to search for the relic. It's only a miracle that I didn't perish with them. I didn't connect these events first. The cultists on Footfall, the cultists on Salus Prime. The cultists attacked the ship and Cunard's betrayal. What if these are all links in the same chain? What if they've long since infiltrated the ranks of Von Valencia serfs? What if I let loose those heretics on a sacred planet with my search? Sadly, the one who might have had the answers, Cunard, has escaped. Certainly hope to meet him again. No need to blame yourself. No one except particular power, Cunard. How did you manage to escape? Theodore's people received Shesko, came on a rescue, brought me aboard the ship. I remember what happened when they arrived. I was already severely wounded, fighting back with whatever remained of my strength. I think I shouted that they had to go after them, but they didn't listen. They took me to the shuttle, pulled out. After all, it was blackness when it came to, already in the middle of a warp jump. Theodore had urgent matters to take care of, decided they would he could clear out the planet at a later time. Okay. Yes, Rotrager, I saw in my own eyes how a member of your family showed its true colors as a servant of the archenemy. Ooh, as a servant of the archenemy. I've already suffered humiliating defeat at hands of cultists and was afraid of another battle. Couldn't be forthright with you, so I studied you, looked for you, for the light of righteousness. And what did you find? A man who stood shoulder to shoulder with me and helped me eradicate the cultists on Footfall. Okay. Yes, I rushed to Theodore the moment I could walk again, and insisted going back to defend the relic from the heretics, but I was told the warp had destroyed the old routes, and was plotting a new one. Could take a great deal of time, and they would... Okay, so we've lost the planet. I got it. In any event, the route was lost. All the knowledge of it died in the attack of the ship of the old navigator, but now we have a new lead, the data we collected from the cultist shrine of Footfall. I don't care what the reprobate we executed said. There must be a way to track them down. Tell me, Rogue Trader, will you help me in this undertaking? Alright, so what do I want to do? Yes, do that. So be it. Stand here with a warrant, boarding the Emperor's mark by his own hand. I vow that I will not relent until the holy relic has been returned and the heretics punished. And may the light be with us both on this path. Alright. Well, we have gone quite long going through all this stuff, so I think this is where I will end it here with all of these personal requests. Takes a while to get through all this stuff. I know I'm reading it fast and running through it. I just don't know how important it is to people that play this game. I mean, I like it, but I just think that it might be kind of difficult if I sit there and you spend 30 minutes of listening to me warble on about stuff. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Wish everybody would have a terrific day.